Hello and welcome. Today we'll be playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's go! Alright, switching it up this time to Pokemon. Game Freak. We're gonna play this in English, of course. With slight. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. I look like this. What is thy name? My name is Kimoji. My name is Kimoji. Yes, Kimoji. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee, a world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Kimoji. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Whoa. My phone. Is that Arceus? Pokemon Legends Arceus. Here we go. Wake up. Oh, do wake up, won't you? I see some Pokemon. Are you alive, my boy? It's Lavington. I don't know who he is yet. Gotta pick a starter. You gave me quite the shock, falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness, you seem unharmed. Where am I? Why, this is Preluded Beach, of course. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow add to your memory? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer you some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? No, nowhere. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you're able to survive? Somehow, I guess. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Fum. Just pass. Oh my, I completely forgotten. I just had caught up to these three runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. Right, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these three Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Kimoji. Oh, so you're called Kimoji. The name has quite the ring to it. Thank you. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. It has no meaning whatsoever. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Lavington. I'm something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these. Where are you going? Oh, blast my bother. My darling Pokemon, why must you run for me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me around them, huh? I beg you. I can do that. Wait, you three. Wait! Alright, we can move. What's this over there? My phone. There's a glowing beeping object over there. Investigate. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. Okay, let's keep moving. Here it's Professor. Alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's supposed to be alright, okay, whatever. Oshawott. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can use its shell-like object on its belly. Alright? Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at the Pokemon to catch them. 50 Pokeballs. Alright. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my three runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though, far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Alright, throwing Pokeballs. Let's find the Pokemon. Here's Oshawott. Let's go to him first. And... we captured Oshawott! Let's go. Oh, wonderful. You've caught a Pokemon. It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Kimoji. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only two of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Alright, let's keep moving. It's Cyndaquil. Throw a ball. You caught Cyndaquil. I can hardly believe it, Kimoji. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo, indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Alright, where is Rowlet? Rowlet, where are you? Where are you? Maybe over here? Where is Rowlet? Where'd he go? Maybe he's here? Here he is. Oh no, that was bad. Now. Yeah. Ah yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Where are you, Alex? And catch. Okay, we caught all three. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you've caught have only just arrived at the village to help our research. They won't listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Kimoji, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Smartphone. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream. To compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalogue a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But, in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skills of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? You've convinced me. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms, with a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village, and then sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me, then, onward to Jubilife Village. Let's go. Mount Coronet. There's a storm above it. Wonder what that's about. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon. So I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. This is Jubilife Village. Nice place. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition team. This road one now is known to the locals as Canala Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's not much to do yet and not many to do. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now that impressive building up ahead is the Galaxy Hall, headquarters for this entire Okay. Who's that with the professor? Oh, Botheration, I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Okay. Your arc phone is beeping. Somehow it shows you where you need to go next. Aha, the map. Skip through this? Alright, let's go. In an unfamiliar land. There is a canteen. Benny. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Akari. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? It'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have tied with somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Leventon. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose that I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon called Thundershock not long ago. I moved and had to take to my bed, but the professor, well, I do wonder how long it lasts. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor. But everything will be quite alright now. Kimoji here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. Excuse me? Your plan is to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on wherever you like without Captain Celine's permission. I'll allow it. It's Celine. Captain Celine. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Celine. Excuse me. Professor Leventon has told me how you've helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now, it seems he would like to feed us and house you in exchange for ongoing labor. I'm going to work for you? You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no, madam. The rest of us can share a meal at some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for free today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Professor Leventon, who exactly did you meet, or our visitor here? Ah, well, you know this great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come now, I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the HISUI region, and they are in the grass, in forest, by water, wherever they like. Our job at the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Kimoji will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We've had hard enough time catching even one when wild Pokemon come after us. Oh well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Cervic already have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi. You know, the slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. There's a lot of reading. Now, have your thought emoji and think. If you make it to the Galaxy team, you'll never have to even worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if members fell out of the sky. Can I move now? Oh. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, and more importantly, you do remember that Kimoji had a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, didn't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Kimoji's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Kimoji, was it? For tonight at least, we'll provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put you to tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. Oh no, I don't want to die. Ugh. Captain seems somewhat like HISUI, in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help us keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turn for the village for the night, eh? It's a good thing that one can't fall out of the futons to be sleeping here. I imagine our new friend has enough for him for one day, and with that, I bid you a good night. Yes, good night. Good night, Leventon. Good night, Akari. A rift in the sky. People falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Alright, let's go. Head to the Survey Corps quarters where you've been assigned. Finally, I can start moving. Excuse me. Time to go to sleep. Skip this. Yeah. Oh, good night. Here we go. Rest until tomorrow morning. Yes. Oh no. Whoa. The next day. Good morning, Kimoji. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. Hey, good morning. Let's get out of here. Alright, we're out. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to the headquarters. Captain Saloon is waiting. Let's go up the stairs in Galaxy HQ. Alright. What you got, Akari? The Survey Corps officers are here on the first floor. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but a medical call will put you to rights. That man's a security call, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Celine, Kimoji is here. He may enter. Alright. Then let's get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon yet only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our survey called satchels to carry whatever you need in the field. I got a satchel. That satchel doesn't exactly match your model of dress. Akari, I'd expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Mission, the Galaxy team's entry trial. Alright. Pardon, Kimoji. Come with me for a moment. More talking. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Lavington? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Kimoji must absolutely pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Ooh, which one do I pick? Rowlet, Cyndaquil, or Arceus? Oh my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Skipped a bit. I will pick... Ooh, this is hard. And... I'll go with Cyndaquil. Yeah. Do you want Cyndaquil as your first partner? Yes. I've got a friend. The first Pokemon. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good job. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you to take. It's yours. You received Cyndaquil. Alright. A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones could... Okay, I know. They look as if they're chewing on their friend Cyndaquil. Or perhaps they're just... Okay, let's get on. Let's get moving. But not to worry when I... Okay. Keep going. By the way, what species is Captain Sling? Yeah, we need Starly, Shinx, and Bidoof. That's the first part of the game. Alright, I got 20 Pokeballs. We gotta get catching. These Pokeballs are maybe handcrafted, but they work as a treat as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. I guess they're finally ready. Yeah, we've got to leave the village. Let's get moving. Out of here. Okay, we can finally go. Let's get out of the village. There's a Akari. Who's this? Oh, what a curious get-up you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild. the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in HISUI. I've heard talk about you. Fell out of the sky, didn't you? Though that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good member's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Sounds good. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get our blood pumping before we head out. Alright. First battle. Intro Guild member Volo challenged you to a battle. Let's go. It's going Togepi. Hey, attack. Oh, I didn't realize I paused the recording. Sorry me. I just beat Volo. And I got 4 potions. Yep. Sign up record fighting Volo. Whatever. We gotta end this video. Recording's been on for a while. That's really something. Okay. On to the Obsidian Fieldlands. We'll do that next time. Skip, skip, skip. And that will be it for today. Sorry for some of my mistakes. I'm still new to this YouTube thing. And we'll see you next time.